Oh, well, hello there, you beauties. How's it going? My name is Mark Takeshi Ota, and I am the voice of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. And today I come with a hat and a pipe, because why not, right? I think it's a nice hat, and I think it's a nice pipe. It doesn't blow any bubbles right now. I can blow in it all I want and nothing happens. But I'm here in my fancy courtroom with fancy, what is it called? It's not a throne. My honors seat in the court judge's place. And I am happy to welcome you all into my stream. How are we doing? Oh my god, y'all been chatting along. I love it. I love it. Early gang. How you doing? Barrack Crossing stayed up for this. Thank you so much. I hope you're not losing sleep over it, but I'm happy that you're here. Niftrix is here. Rogue Jelly 2. Berry Wings. Oh gosh, we've got Hype Train coming in. Poggy Pocket. You're so generous, giving us the gift subs. Whoop whoop. Starting things with a Hype Train. Thank you so much. Poggy, you're amazing. Got like so many lovely people in. Very weird creature. Freaky 3773. Our lovely Wukong helper as well. And Mikonox Aim listens too. Noki Demos. So many lovely people. I'm very happy to have you all in here. And I'm feeling a little hoarse today, aren't I? Am I sounding a little bit hoarse? Cool smoke tube. Denzo Doi. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm very not a smoker, but I like having a little bit of something here, you know? I feel like it suits well with the beard also, with the mustache, doesn't it? Mustache twirling, hat, and this. And you know, got other props as well. Got like, you know, one hat and another hat. You know, got everything. And a stick to gnaw on if I need to. We got everything. We're well prepped with all the props. All the props. Hatception. That's right. That's right. Happy to have all you lovely people in here. Wait, did I just also see a first time chat? Oh yeah, that was Dan Zodoy. Nice to have first. I love it when there's first time chats and like there's like new people coming to join our beautiful party here. I love it. Irax also here. I'm a pro because of my props, because of my beautiful hat. We got like a gamepad too. Don't you like the color? It's like nice and blue. Whee. Ooh. And see how the iPhone that I'm using now has all this autofocus. Whoa. Anyway, I'm getting completely distracted by this high-tech technology. Black Myth Wukong Game of the Year. Well, that'd be nice. We'll see what happens. You know, that'd be very exciting. Coming this week. This week Thursday, isn't it? This week Thursday is the Game of the Year awards. So the same blue as Phoenix's suit. Is it in my gamepad? I didn't know that. Ooh, fancy that. What did I want to say? I wanted to say where we're at. Where we finished last time was with a big reveal of our favorite prosecutor Barak Van Zieks, only because he's pretty, not because he's nice to us at the moment. But he might get nicer later. Who knows? I also just noticed that in this, there's a little bit of my wardrobe in here. Hold on, I'm gonna make this disappear so that the green screen thing is... Ooh, Barrack Crossing, new subscriber, joining the hype train to 100%. Thank you so much, loving it. I love the hype trains. It means we get new emotes and shit, don't we? And Freaky3773, thank you for the sub as well. Amazing. Would totally style his hair like Phoenix if he streamed as... Ooh, maybe that'll come after we finish all of this, you know? Prosecutor leg. Oh my god, I can't even get my leg up this high. But I got distracted. What did I say? We finished last time. Barak Van Zieks, our favorite prosecutor, said that evidence has been planted. Evidence has been planted during our court sessions. Yeah, I don't want to strain myself. I've already. This was my good leg. I don't want to injure my good leg. Hey, Goth Sparky, a Sun Wukong line. Well, that will have to wait for the next stream, maybe. This is the Ace Attorney stream, you know, but maybe I'll give you a little chuckle. You'll have to wait for the Wukong stream, which is usually Wukong Wednesdays, but it might have to be Wukong Thursdays this week. But that'll all be updated still on the Twitter and the other stuff and everything. I'm not going to pull a muscle. In German, you say muskel, so maybe I got confused there for a moment. I'm still on my second coffee today, and I've got this beautiful mug as well. With a great beard comes great responsibility. See, this is different. It should say mustache, right? With great mustache comes great responsibility. But definitely beat Van Zieks and his vitamin D deficient ass. Yeah, even though it's like 5 o'clock here, I don't mind. I just, I still need my coffee. That's just how I roll. Anyway, we are here to play. We are here to continue the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Case number 3. Yeah. Which one do I go to? This here, I go big. We got Pocket gifted a subscription. Wait, that pops up here from earlier as well. But Pocky, you're a star, #1 gift subscriber. Oh, now it's all pop. Somehow this info thing is always slightly delayed, isn't it? But we are loving it nonetheless. That's okay. We get all the dings for Pocket. Whoop, whoop. Why is it a bit... Oh, did I? I also made the... Hold on. I made the chat a little bit have a background. I wonder if it's a little bit more visible on the screen now. But I'm going to actually make it a little bit nicer even. Hold on. While I'm at it. I wonder if I can find it. Like... I found that the chat on the screen was a little bit, how do you say, like not so visible because it sometimes blends into the background. So I gave it a little bit of a shading or something. Is that how you call it? So I'm just gonna go in the settings there quickly and adjust it even a little bit more. Where did I do that though? Maybe I'll have to do it later because I don't know what I'm doing. Position size and opacity, settings, background. Oh, this is where it was. Is this where it was? Here. Oh, and I can do it a little bit more like this, maybe. Okay. So a little bit there. And then save. How does this look? Does it make any difference? It didn't really make any difference. I don't know what just happened. Did the chat now just disappear from it? Did I fuck it up? Just completely... Oh no, it is there. Anyway, let's worry about that another time. I'm gonna continue the game. Wait, what happened? Why bye chat? Oh, okay. Because it disappeared from the screen. I'm a clever person. Anyway, we're gonna continue the game. Because that's what we're here for. The adventure of the runaway room. Oh, another first time chat. How exciting. Eminem. We got the real one. Mom Spaghetti, is that you? The real Slim Shady please stand up and all of that? Very excited for the DLC outfits. There's DLC outfits. Lou Blues back in the house. How's it going? Pro streamer, yeah. Oh gosh, I went to a Christmas party yesterday, and maybe I used my voice a little bit too much. I shall be a little bit careful today, not to screw it up. But we are continuing the case. Could someone have tempered? Ooh, we got a little cheer. How exciting. What is... I can never see the names there. What's this? Shiny Binny. Thank you. Appreciate it. I did have a good day. Very relaxing day. Wait, what did I... Hold on. I wanted to open the hype train thingy. Reward. Share. What? I clicked on it. I don't know. Hype chest is on the way. Oh, it takes a moment. Anyway, back to the game. Oh gosh, I can't keep up with all the chat. You guys are so amazing. Anyway, I'm getting distracted again. Maybe it's the hat. Hold on. Whoosh. What do we prefer, hat or no hat? No, I feel like hat today. Let's do hat. what is the question here? Could someone have tampered with the omnibus during this trial? If you're asking me, I think it's out of the question. No, we should just finish here. And thank you very much for coming. I'm just joking. It could have been possible indeed. As a defense lawyer, I think today Ryunosuke is a little bit, he has a little bit of a temper to him. No, not quite that. As a defense lawyer, it's my job to advocate for the defendant as best I can. But still, I feel as though there's something even more important at stake here. Something more important indeed. There is no evidence to suggest that the defendant did as my learned friend. Ooh, I like how he throws it right back at Barack. My learned friend suggests. However, in terms of having the opportunity to carry out the alleged tampering, there is one possibility. Oh.
Good gracious. Explain yourself, counsel.
Yeah, explain yourself indeed. Yes. Oh, wait, I have to remember to sound handsome. Yes, there is. It seems my learned Nipponese friend has no intention of running from this deceit.
Deceit?
I'm sure everyone still remembers clearly the recess that we were forced to take. As a result of the smoke grenade fired by the witness currently in the stand, Miss Gina Lestrade. What's going on? Don't worry, I also still have disappearing juice. So everything's good. Be careful, Mr. Naruhodo. Cover your face.
Bailiff, don't let the accused escape. Secure the omnibus. An emergency recess. Bailiff, ensure the defendant is in custody and clear the courtroom.
Fog juice, indeed. The courtroom was filled with smoke, and everyone was thrown into confusion. All of us were made to leave this chamber. In that brief interval, under the veil of smoke and in all the chaos, it could have been possible to steal inside the omnibus. Is that how one says it? To steal inside the omnibus? To sneak? Maybe to sneak. Maybe to steal inside the omnibus is like an old way of saying it. Are you wise? Ooh, he's angry. What are you trying to pull, you rotten, feckless gouger? Feckless? Gouger? You're supposed to be defending me. 'Tis a wicked plot. 'Tis a plot to undermine me, so it is.
Objection.
Whatever you think it is, it changes nothing. The facts are the same. After this courtroom was evacuated earlier as a result of the smoke grenade, a number of inconsistencies materialized in relation to the omnibus.
Inconsistencies such as...
To start with, the storage compartment underneath the rear passenger seat. Yeah, we did notice that earlier as well, didn't we? We did indeed. When the police investigated the omnibus, this compartment was full of the driver's items. Secondly, we have the smear of blood on the edge of the skylight. As I have said, that was not present at the start of the trial this morning.
Unfortunately, Lord Van Zeeks, no one is able to corroborate your claims.
That's true. When the omnibus was first wheeled out, both the storage compartment and the skylight were We investigated it, though. We did. I guess the game doesn't remember. Ryunosuke forgot about it. Accordingly, I'm afraid to say, we cannot establish with any certainty if this evidence is the result of tampering or not. Indeed, my lord.
No doubt there was not a single person who saw fit to verify such things.
What do you think? Sorry? About the omnibus. Is there anything else unusual?
Well, we're gonna have to say that we have an inkling, don't we? I don't have an inkling, but...
My lord.
Yes, counsel?
Oh, no. Now we have to present it, don't we? Ugh. There is one further inconsistency. A mark that surely could not have been present at the start of the trial.
What?
What in the devil's name are you going to say now? If you dare to betray me, you little maggot.
Oh, couldn't even finish a sentence.
Silence, McGilded.
The court awaits the defense's clarification.
Grrr. Grrr. This trial keeps swinging one way and then the other. I have no idea what's the truth and what's deception. So confusing. What am I supposed to believe here?
I shall have to ask you to elaborate, counsel.
Holy shit, we've only got one live left. Where exactly is this alleged mark
That you claim appeared at some point during the trial.
Okay, we got... Oh shit, I cannot save? I cannot save at this point. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem. Okay. Let's have a look in here. Only just one of the two gentlemen. Of course, an English gentleman would be dressed in such finery. It would be climb up to the roof deck, so she would have to be seated here. Would have the same. Women's clothes are very impractical, aren't they? Is the alleged mark that you claim appeared at some point during the trial? Ah, shit. This one? No, this one was there, wasn't it? Okay, so the floor one... The floor one is just pointed out, right? And then... Ah, shit. I have no idea. So he said that this... I mean, the floor one and this one we've pointed out, right? What about... I'm being impractical? Okay, you guys can lead me on a little bit. Don't tell me outright. But you can give me some mild tips. Because I have no idea. That's a poster for the Great Exhibition is due to start 6 months from. There's a lot of focus being drawn to the Crystal Tower. I mentioned this outright last time. Well, the blood on the ceiling, right? But didn't he just point it out? The blood? Are we talking about the blood? Is this what we're talking about? No. 2 streams ago, I pointed it out? Ah, shyster. I did? You guys remember better than me. Just imagining a little premonition. Wait, this wasn't here before. Did I say that? The blood on the seat? Was it the blood on the seat? Is that what I... The blood on the seat. Is that it? But I feel like that was there the first time around. Was it not? I'm getting old. I have bad memory. No, not the seat. It was something that was never there before. What? Why don't I remember it at all? What are we looking at? Okay, top half or bottom half? Wait, the floor thing, right? But didn't Baroque just say that? Do we mean the floor thing? The floor stain?
Okay, that's the only... So this is wrong. Oh shit, I just lost my point, haven't I now? Oh, was not there when the... Oh, but I thought Baroque just pointed that out. Oh, did he? Baroque just pointed out the bloodstain in the skylight. Oh god, okay. Whoopsie. I thought this was too... I misread what Baroque said then. Anyway, continuing the pro streamer mode, pro gamer.
Yes, I do believe you're correct, Counsel.
Well, that kind of slowed me down a little bit, didn't it?
Well said. Although, as advocate for the defense, one might say that was a very careless slip of the tongue.
Noodle is not at all lost. Well, I did remember, yes, that the floor stain wasn't there initially, but because now someone has planted this evidence, because I guess they're trying to make it look as if the body came through the skylight, but maybe it didn't come through the skylight. It's all very confusing, isn't it? I believe that bloodstain on the floor is a decisive piece of evidence. But if the question is whether that evidence is genuine or whether it was unlawfully fabricated by someone, I feel compelled to admit that there's at least a possibility that the evidence is... Ooh, excuse me. Fake. That would have been not very dramatic in court, would it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. Everybody's stunned into silence. Ooh, except for McGilded.
This trial is over.
Mr. McGilded.
I've done everything possibly. I have done everything I possibly can to cooperate with the court, but 'tis all over now.
But you're the defendant.
'Tis over, I tell ye.
Oh. Ooh.
Memory, recollection, what people think they saw. 'Tis all nonsense. Facts are what counts, and the fact is that bloodstain is there. Now.
Well?
And over the course of this desperate trial, long and extremely drawn out as it has been, that good-for-nothing Reaper of the Bailey has failed to present any decisive evidence at all. I'm scandalized. So I am. I thought better of Lord Van Zeeks. Well, my lord.
Oh, gosh.
I must concur with the defendant. The unaffirmed recollections of an individual cannot stand as evidence. At this moment in time, the particular bloodstain in question is very much in existence, and in the absence of any credible method by which to prove its alleged previous non-existence, I regret to say that it would be improper for this trial to continue.
Your lordship can't be serious.
Lord Van Zeeks, what is your position?
The prosecution, my lord. There's no further witnesses or evidence to present.
Very well. In that case, as I believe we have explored every possible avenue in this matter, I shall proceed to my adjudication. As a formality, I am of course obliged to confirm with the defense first.
Well, I don't agree.
What formality? As things stand, at the moment it would seem that Mr. McGilded will be found not guilty.
Yes.
Which would mean we've won. Is that really the right outcome here? Is it really all right for the trial to come to an end now, with all these unexplained inconsistencies?
Counsel for the defense, your closing statement, please.
Yes, my lord. The defense believes. Of course, we want to see McGilded be really angry, don't we? Don't we? Or do we? If I say he's innocent, does the case just end? Oh wait, did I get from the hype train? I got a new emote. I just noticed, right? What is that? Like a little balloon animal. That's cute. Okay. Of course, he could be guilty. That's what we believe. Hold on, I'm going to snooze this ad. I'm going to snooze it because it's exciting right now. I'm here in this courtroom today to advocate for the defense of my client, Mr. McGilded. Oh, balloons! Yes, it's a balloon animal. Balloon animal. I'm here in this courtroom today to advocate for the defense of my client, Mr. McGilded. However, at this moment in time, I cannot, in all good conscience, attest fully to the defendant's innocence.
Whoa. What are you saying, man?
Ooh, he's going to get so angry. Oh, God, he's going to explode. I'm a little scared of him. Without any question, there's no conclusive evidence to prove that the defendant is guilty. However, there's also no conclusive evidence to prove that he is innocent.
Good. Good gracious. Order. This is unprecedented behavior, counsel. Defense lawyer calling the accused's innocence into question? Are you of sound mind?
Oh, 'twas a grand decision to appoint you as my lawyer, so it was. A grand decision. What? I must say, I didn't expect quite such an exciting spectacle at the end there, but still. Here, have this for your troubles. Huh? Your job here's done, fella. And some fine work you've done, so you have. What do you mean? Just as the right honourable gentleman so succinctly put it afore, the trial can't go on anymore. And your closing statement there was, how did he put it now? Nothing more than a formality. Hey, he's a little bit of a madman, is he?
I really don't know what to make of all of this. Was the evidence we've seen genuine, or was it fake?
His lordship would be fuming. Any unsightly rubbish should be disposed of promptly, as I said.
The stinking rich are always guilty of something. You mark my words.
I feel terribly ashamed that I ever doubted that lovely man who gave us that lovely park.
Okay.
Now that proceedings have unfolded in this way, I am compelled to declare a premature end to this trial. Furthermore, the court must accept the defendant's plea. Okay.
Thank you kindly, my lord.
Wait, have I lost now?
No.
What?
I hereby pronounce the verdict of this court.
But we still haven't determined if the blood stain in the omnibus is genuine or not. We don't know if these witnesses are telling the truth or a pack of lies. We have no idea about the truth.
Lord Van Zieks, my lord. The case made by the prosecution was flawed, plain and simple. If indeed the omnibus presented as evidence was tampered with, the prosecution is at fault for allowing such a disgraceful perversion of justice to take place.
My sincerest apologies, my lord.
But wait! When we were evacuated from the courtroom, Lord Van Zieks ordered the evidence to be secured.
I'm afraid the prosecution cannot shun responsibility in this matter.
That's so unfair.
The culpability of the defendant has not, at the present time, been established by this court. Consequently, the jury will not be required to proffer judgment. What?
What is going on? Well, Lord Van Zieks, it's been a pleasure, so it has. And as for you, my dear fella, I couldn't have asked for a better defense.
Do you mean to tell me this has all been a grand waste of time?
'Tis the law of the land, my good man. If you'd like to pursue this matter further, you can always go ahead and try to change the law.
Magnus killed it.
Good grief, you've more to say to me, have you?
Just one thing. A warning. This is far from over.
Well, something to be looking forward then. Forward to, even then.
I hereby pronounce the defendant, Mr. Magnus McGilded, not guilty.
I mean, we have confetti on the screen. This is like exactly, oh my god, this is the same as our confetti, isn't it? It's like the same confetti and the same fireworks. This is crazy. Has Apple, like, just stolen it from this game?
This is an outrage. What are you talking about? The man's been cleared.
But what they don't have is balloons, right? No balloons in court. That is just ours. No one can take that away from us. Totally innocent. Oh, we're not a first-time chat. Merkio Prime, even. Mr. Kyo. With the courtroom in pandemonium for the second time that day, the judge delivered his verdict. And my first ever trial in Great Britain came to an abrupt end. I feel like I need to take my hat off for that. With the defendant being found not guilty, ostensibly a victory for us. What? But we haven't found out who's guilty. We haven't come to a conclusive conclusion. The Old Bailey's defendant's antechamber. Success, I guess? That certainly was a long trial. Ooh, we got another cheer. Thanks, Shiny Binny. For the end of the trial. Ah, yes, it was. Your first ever trial on foreign soil and your first victory. It was a wonderful performance. I guess it was. Congrats on the victory? Indeed. My heartfelt congratulations. And to you, Miss Susato, thank you for your assistance. I suppose we should be happy. Huh. The trouble is, we're still completely in the dark about what actually happened. Well, we didn't have enough time. And we did it with also one life left. I'm quite excited about that. We didn't die. We didn't have to reload, did we? Maybe we reloaded at some point, I'm not sure. But isn't it wrong? I mean, who was actually responsible for Mr. Mason's death? We don't even know that. The sole aim of the defense is to obtain a verdict that exonerates the defendant. You carried out your duty to perfection. Huh. Aye. That you did. Ah, that's him. Aye, that you did. Ha. Mr. McGilded. Ah, and that girl is with him too, huh? Well, it seems the stories are true. Oh? What stories? About the 6 enormous fireworks they do be letting off when there's a verdict of not guilty. Indeed, 6 of them. Maybe we had a 7th one, didn't we? I'm sure you must have seen them now. Spectacular, wouldn't you say? Yes, definitely. I'd heard it was a sight to behold, and to be sure it was. And I've you to thank, I suppose, for having an opportunity to see it. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not sure I really did anything. What on earth are you saying, fella? How did I walk out of there a free man, then? I don't think it was so much thanks to me as down to your planning. You're a straight-talking fella, aren't you? I must say, you had me astray in the head there once or twice. But you're young and headstrong. Ah, 'tis water under the bridge. So it is. Congratulations, Mr. McGilded, on having your name cleared. Yeah, congratulations, my ass. But nothing's resolved. There's only one thing that matters to me. Oh, aye. They've all seen that I didn't do that odious and abstinent deed. 'Tis grand, 'tis not? Is it not? I suppose it is. Now the fine fellows of Scotland Yard can take matters in hand and sort out any wee details. They'll see it for what it is. They'll get to the truth. I've absolute faith in them, so I have. After all, I do be providing a good number of their wages with all the taxes I pay. It's not that funny. So then, as we agreed beforehand, 1,000 guineas for your troubles, fella. Oh, no, I couldn't possibly accept that much. Be waste. You're humble people, are you? You from the east? Oh, I'd take the payment. Well, if you insist. But if this, still and all, you deserve a reward.
Mr. Magnus McGilded? Everything is ready, sir. If you'd like to follow me into the courtroom.
Into the courtroom? What's this, officer? 'Tis sooner than I was led to believe.
I hope it's not inconvenient, sir. There were some changes to the schedule.
Well, I must be making tracks now. 'Tis time for the inspection. Sorry? What inspection? They're going to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. I asked if I could be present for it myself. They're going to examine it again. Now. Naturally, I'm under no obligation to take part in any of this matter now, but as an upstanding member of London society, I do be doing my best to help where I can. 'Tis a gentleman's duty, so it is. So then, fare thee well. It was an absolute pleasure. So it was. I hope you have a whale of a time while you're studying here in Great Britain. I hope so too. And there he goes. A free man. Oh, I forgot she was here too. Did I now? Oh no, is she gonna shoot at me again? Stop it now. Why is he let it? Oh, don't move. Don't move. Whereas I want to say get a move on. She really does take forever to load a thing. Doesn't she? Miss Lestrade, would you mind putting that thing down? Please? Just... You're a grown up. I can't do the Cockney. I've been so stuck in the Irish now. You're a grown up, sorry. And I hate all grown ups. Yes, I do.
Oh, there you are. Who's this now?
Naughty, naughty. Running off like that? Is this some kind of picnic? Who's this little girl now? Who is this now? And taking that with you as well?
What does she have to... What do we want her to sound like?
Maybe she has a really deep voice. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. That seems accurate for Iris, doesn't it? Oh, do you want to play? You won't beat me.
Grr. Excuse me, but who are you? Anyway, we also got an ad incoming. Sorry for the people who have ads on, but we like them ads, don't we? We'll wait for the ad to finish. We can find the voice while we do that. What is the voice, man?
Good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine.
This is Iris. I feel like today I'm too hoarse. I can't do like a bright peepsy voice for her or something, otherwise I'm gonna ruin my voice. So today, Iris is just gonna have a very... Oh, obviously it's the Arnie. A good day to you. I am the inventor. I suppose, of that machine. Wait, I'm confused. Is there an ad running now, or is there no ad? Because it always says like 10 seconds down or something like that, and then... But it is... Oh, now the ad comes. There we go. Now it's there. Now the ad is there. Why did I say... Yeah, Noodle. It's all thanks to Noodle. Good day to you. We are perfecting the Arnold here. I'm the inventor, I suppose, of that machine. Yeah, and I love it. I love it. What other options do we have now? Now I think it's canon. Iris sounds like Arnold. Iris, Arnold. I mean, it's pretty close in name also. I'm the inventor. Yeah, I suppose of the machine. I've got very strong biceps. It's her canon voice now. I mean, Iris could be an Austrian name also. Is possible? Yes. I think so. I would agree. It's a good voice. Yeah. What other... Hold on. Yeah, I'm Iris. I like to smoke a pipe. And where's this one? Now she's like slightly drunk as well. I'm good day to you. I am the inventor. Okay, I'm sorry. No, you're right. She's 10. She cannot be smoking. That is a little bit too much. Well, I think the is how you get into the Arnold voice. You dropped a pipe. You dropped a pie. Aim listens to drops that don't. I cannot be held responsible for people dropping their pies. Okay, that is completely up to you. What you do with your pies in your own time. Yeah, okay, we're back from the ads. No, thank you, Noodle, for suggesting this.
The inventor?
Well, normal smoke grenades also dull. Don't you agree? White, and more white. If you have to be shrouded in smoke, it could at least be a pretty color. I thought so to myself.
Do we have to be shrouded in smoke, though? At all?
I just took my eyes off it for a moment whilst I was changing onto a different omnibus, and she pinched it. Luckily, I fitted it with a telegraphic beacon. Tell her what's it?
Oh, wait, that's Ryunosuke. Tell her what's it, that? I have no idea what this girl is talking about. And I have a hard time understanding her, too.
But anyway, you're coming with me now. Back to my laboratory.
What? What for?
To apologize, of course, silly. To my technician.
What? You mean, say sorry?
You must say sorry when you've done something wrong. Surely, as an adult has told you that before.
An adult? I don't listen to no adults.
Come along then. Follow me if you want to live.
Fine. Have it your way.
Ah, good. You see, I knew you'd want to do the right thing in the end.
I'm fairly sure what she wants is not to get shot by that massive gun of yours. What do you mean?
We'll be leaving now then, but don't worry. We'll be back. Bye-bye. I'm sorry for the fuss.
My adult voice? Wait, it just happened.
We'll be back.
Oh well. It happened. She was a lively one, she was. I'm sorry, it's just too much for me myself. Sometimes I'm too much for myself. Well, do you think perhaps we ought to be on our way now too? Yes, you're right, but where to? Oh, we haven't had time to find a place to stay. No sooner we'd arrived in London than we had to rush here. All our traveling cases are still with the... I just in my head, I had just thought, I seem to not be able to differentiate Susato's voice very well from Ryunosuke. In my head, I don't know, there was just an idea that just came up. But maybe we don't make Susato into Arnold. Maybe we'll keep this for other characters. All our traveling cases are still with the bailiff. What accent does Susato have? What could she have? I was because I can't make my voice higher right now. I'm too hoarse. I should protect my voice. Oh, Stallone.
Adrian.
I don't know if I... Oh, wait, what did she actually say? I have to go back. I was originally planning to spend today in search of lodgings. Brooklyn. I don't know if I can do a good Brooklyn. I'm walking here. Just general New York. But I'll practice some just completely new accent. Oh my God, Valley Girl. Okay, I'll try that. But at this late hour in the day, I'm afraid we may be out of luck. Don't worry, though. I have a plan. Oh my God. If the worst comes to the worst, I've heard a lovely park there where we could spend the night. Please tell me you're not thinking of McGilded Park. Yes, I know it may be a little chilly at this time of year, but our youthfulness will see us through. Slay. I'm not sure about that. I think a midwinter London night will freeze a young person solid just as easily as an elderly one. Oh dear, that doesn't sound agreeable. Sad face. Now I'm starting to regret turning Mr. McGilded down.
A sleigh. That 1,000 guineas would have paid for a lovely warm room. Yeah, exactly, Ryunosuke. Why don't you take the bloody money? Silly boy. Yes, queen. So set her in the house.
And so, the trial to determine my worthiness for the study tour was over by the end of our first day in London. However, as we were soon to learn, there were more trying times ahead. Just as the Reaper of the Bailey had warned, the case was far from over.
Ooh, we're getting Baroque now? Is that what's happening?
Vanzeeks.
Ooh, Oh no, I do remember that.
Get the fire brigade! Water!
Oh,
Water,
oh,
quick! How did this happen? I don't know, sir. By the time I got here, it was already engulfed.
No one was supposed to be allowed in here before we started investigating.
Someone's in it.
No. Oh, good God. There's someone in there.
Who's in there?
This can't be.
Yeah. Oh, those blue eyes. Gosh, it was dark, wasn't it? The end.
Look at that, everyone! We made it to the end of case number 3, and we're in case number 4. Isn't that exciting? Hold on, I just wanna. We can celebrate the end of with balloons. We need balloons, and confetti. Yay! And fireworks. Thumbs up. What happens if we just wait? Does thumbs up happen on both sides? Is there different thumbs up? See, it comes from both sides. Yeah. Isn't that exciting? Balloons and confetti and everything. Everything under the sun. Very exciting. Gosh, we made it through 3 cases already with all of you together. I mean, I just to highlight, because I only when did I start this? I started this. Is it like 2 months now or something like that? I forgot actually. Last stream was the 10th Great Ace Attorney stream, and so it was like the 10th anniversary or something, and now it's the 11th, so it's the 11th anniversary. Well, not really a thing, but yeah, on Halloween, is that when I started? Was it 31st of October? What is it now? December. So not even 2 months? Is that right? Jesus, that's not even that long. But, you know, I look forward to each and every one. The first few times I was always still a little bit nervous, but I'm really getting used to it, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really happy that you're all here with me to enjoy this journey together. So thank you. Thank you very much, my dears. Thank you. And I look forward to the adventure of the clouded Kokoro. Kokoro. Do we know what Kokoro means? Kokoro is Japanese for heart. The clouded heart. Or is Kokoro a person? I guess we'll find out. Wait, and we can have our heart hidden. You can see right through my heart with this. It doesn't really work right now. Anyway, video
I begin
time.
to think, Wilson, said Sholmes, turning his head languidly in my direction, that there is more to this case than that which we have observed. Indeed, that there may be another part to this story that we are yet to discover. His eyes wandered, following the steam rising from his cup of herbal tea, leading him to the distant memory of that snowy evening. To the young lady collapsed on the pavement along Briar Road, and to the knife in her back. Lit in the soft glow of gas lamps, a most extraordinary scene had been set. And under the cover of a light fog, the curtain had risen silently on the insoluble mystery of our invisible killer.
Oh, mysterious. And I just saw it's Baroque wife's birthday. How exciting. I didn't want to interrupt the animation voiceover and stuff, but happy birthday to Baroque's wife. Baroque's wife. I hope you had a lovely day, and I'm so excited that you're continuing it with me together and celebrating it together. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. Appreciate having you here. And your husband is quite the catch, isn't he? You lucky one, you. Anyway, we're back to the British Supreme Court. We should actually have some balloons for the birthday again, shouldn't we? Happy birthday! Oh, that's the fireworks. I got the wrong sides. But fireworks for Baroque's wife, and balloons for Baroque's wife, and confetti because it's your birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. And now I go small again. Small. The Wukong laugh. What do you mean, me? That's just Mark laughing. That's Wukong maybe a little bit. Tiny time. Exactly. We like being tiny up here in the corner. Woo. Anyway, British Supreme Court, Lord Chief Justice's office. I can't believe we're in case number 4. So exciting. Wait, I have to get back to Valley Girl. I was like, oh my god, did you sleep last night, Mr. Naruhodo? No, not at all. It was an enormous hotel, wasn't it? The rooms were so luxurious. I felt like we were staying in a palace. Oh my god. And with all the gas lights twinkling, it was brighter than day, even in the middle of the night. Oh my god. What about the enormous beds? After my time on the SS Berea, I wasn't going to waste a single inch of that space. I spent the entire night rolling from one side of the mattress to the other. Oh, yes. It really was the sort of night you can only dream of normally. Except, when I learned that we owed £3 for the rooms, that dream quickly turned into a nightmare. Oops, sorry about that. The building was so impressive and the entrance so inviting. I just wandered in without thinking. In a lodging house in Japan, that sum of money would have put a roof over your head for a whole year. I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't help my tears when we were presented with a bill. Presented with a bill. Oh, I really am sorry. Well, never mind. We must find some more affordable lodging straight away, though. If we're not careful, our entire stipend will be used up in 10 days or less. London is a scary place. Good morning to you at someone else, isn't it? It's our handsome male Strongheart, wasn't it? Yes. Well. Good morning to you, Lord Chief Justice. We have come to report on the outcome of the trial at the Old Bailey yesterday. Soseki-San is amazing. She doesn't bat an eyelid, even in the presence of the imposing Lord Strongheart. Yes. I believe I have no memory of how I spoke for him, but look, I'm almost. Hello, I'm him. Hello.
Yes. I believe you had a very comprehensive initiation into the British courtroom practices.
Oh, yes. It was very eye-opening. Thank you. And in accordance with your instructions, Lord Strongheart, Mr. Naruhodo performed his duty to the end. I want Strongheart to have a West Country accent. I don't know if I can do it well. Yes, sir.
We've already been apprised of the events. You conducted a remarkable defense. You may consider the test passed. Passed or passed? Wait, which country? You all right from Bristol? Not very good. It's not very accurate. No longer are you student from the Empire of Japan. That's not even close to West Country. You may, but it's just some weird accent. You may henceforth claim to be a fully fledged lawyer. My country is delighted to welcome young talent from such a remote eastern island.
Thank you very much. So, I'm a lawyer now.
Now, in view of your new appointment, I have a fresh case in mind for you. I'd like you to take it on at once. I trust that won't be a problem, eh?
Another case. Already.
Nothing trains a lawyer better than practical experience, I'm sure. I don't sense dissatisfaction, do I? I might well be wearing it to something different.
It's just that yesterday's trial ended unusually. I haven't quite come to terms with it.
What's to come to terms with? The man was cleared. Eh? What more were you hoping for?
Oh, that doesn't sound Dutch. It could be Dutch. I'm not sure.
The culpability of the defendant has not at the present time been established by this court. Consequently, the jury will not be required to proffer judgment.
We already had all that, and it's been a pleasure, so it is. It is for you, me dear fella. Couldn't have asked for a better defense.
We just did all of this, like 2 minutes ago. We don't need the recap, do we? You being the only normal sounding person, that's possible. I just can't help wondering if Mr. McGilded really was innocent. Mr. Noodle, you get good ideas.
It's a me, a strong hat.
Oh my god. It's just that I never imagined to ascertain the truth. And then the trial ended.
It's a me, a strong hat. Well, you needn't let it trouble you for a second longer.
Sorry. No, I actually like it.
Let's go.
What do you mean, Lord Strongheart?
Magnus McGilded passed away immediately following the trial. Mamma mia.
No. What? Mr. McGilded is dead. Oh, the pigeons. I'm seeing the pigeons. I've always missed them before.
I have 19 minutes and 41 seconds until my next engagement. Time enough to talk.
Oh, okay. So we can talk to him now. Is that going to be a really long conversation? Oh, dear. Wait, converse. Okay, let's talk to him. All right, McGilded's dead. I don't understand. What happened? How can he be dead?
After the trial concluded yesterday, there was a great commotion in the Old Bailey. As you'll presumably recall, an omnibus had been wheeled into the courtroom.
Yes, of course. That was the scene of the crime which Mr. McGilded had been accused of.
Precisely. Well, while the bailiff's attention was diverted by some other matter, I don't know why I do my arms like this the whole time. Well, while the omnibus went up in flames. It's a me, a Mario.
No. How could such a thing have happened?
That is being investigated as we speak, but already. The police have identified the corpse found inside the charred shell of the carriage as that of McGilded.
That's awful.
That the man must have slipped inside whilst the bailiff's attention was elsewhere.
How much does he talk? Because I don't know if I can sustain this. It's going to merge into something else in a moment. Just be prepared. That bailiff really needs to pay more attention. And how could that have happened?
That is also being investigated as we
Speak. Strongheart just had a little bit of a cough.
Thinking back now, immediately after the trial, Mr. McGilda did mention going back into the courtroom to look at the omnibus. Oh. Well, I must be making tracks now. It is time for the inspection. Sorry, what inspection?
Yeah, we just had that. It's fine. I'm not gonna read this again because we just did that. The silliness. I mean, it's got to be silly, isn't it?
Wee, I'm gonna go back to this one. An inspection for the omnibus?
Ooh. Not to my knowledge. I don't believe that. I'm not saying this is West Country, by the way. It's just something. Not to my knowledge, I don't believe Scotland Yard had any intention of re-examining the carriage. I'm making up new accents now. That's what we're doing. But then who was Mr. McGilda talking about? Never mind that now. The Yard is making a thorough investigation. This matter is no longer any concern of yours. Leave it to the police.
Poor Mr. McGilda.
Okay, British court. So, how did you find your first taste of our country's Supreme Court?
Well,
I don't know. I mean, it was
wow. Mr. Naruhodo means that the whole experience was steeped in the solemnity of Great Britain's long history. It's really a world apart from our own judicial system in Japan, which is only a few short decades old.
Wow. Soseki-San has such a way with words.
And you seem to have a way of failing to find the right ones. What, did she read my brain? Didn't I? That was my thoughts, wasn't it?
The judicial system here is the most advanced in the world. Learn all you can.
The most advanced in the world, is it?
It was fortunate that your very first trial was a simple affair. Oh, this is what it's going to be like now. Yes, I like where I landed with it.
Simple? That was simple?
As I believe I mentioned yesterday morning, it was a trial you couldn't lose.
I don't mean to be contrary, Lord Strongheart, but the case was anything but simple. The circumstances of the case were so incriminating. I was stunned when I first heard them. In fact, I'm still finding it hard to believe that we managed to get a favorable verdict. Is something funny?
No. My apologies. However, the fact is that you did receive the not guilty verdict, so you set out to achieve. And that can only be attributed to exceptional talent. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, never mind. You exceeded my expectations, I freely admit. All that much at least is an undeniable truth. Which is precisely why I have prepared the new case for you that I mentioned before.
What's going on?
What was he gonna say before? I'm so confused.
Oh, it's very confusing. Ryunosuke is so confused. Could you perhaps give us some more details about the new case you mentioned? Don't tell me. It's a murder and the trial starts in 10 minutes.
Thanks, our camouflage. Our camouflage for the compliment.
Don't worry, there's nothing so alarming or quite so urgent as your last assignment. In fact, this case is completely different.
Oh, I see. Did he just read my mind?
That is to say, no one has died yet.
Huh?
And the trial will not be today. There's plenty of time.
Oh my god, I'm turning into Kermit the Frog, don't I? Wait, Kermit.
And the trial will not be today. There's plenty of time to research the case thoroughly. 23 hours, 43 minutes, 19 seconds to be precise.
Huh? So the trial's tomorrow then? I think Male Strongheart has a little bit of he has issues. Is everything all right? Oh, yes, I'm just a little confused, that's all. Yesterday's trial was, well, it's left me wondering if I'm really cut out for being a lawyer. Oh, Mr. Naruhodo. Yo. I don't know if I could face standing in that courtroom again after Mr. McGilded's trial.
Oh, yes. I nearly forgot. There's one similarity with yesterday's case. Once again, there's currently no one to advocate for the defense.
Oh.
If the situation remains unchanged, the trial will start tomorrow with the defendant unrepresented. And if that happens,
Well, I think it's slowly turning into Arnold now.
and then if that happens, I need to remind you of the inevitable outcome.
The most terrible end awaits the defendant.
Yes, that's right.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Your time is up. You will have no excuse me. You will have to excuse me, I mean. Sorry, I said the wrong word. I would advise you to begin making preparations for tomorrow's trial. After all, the clock is ever ticking. It's now 23 hours, 26 minutes, and 39 seconds until the court sits.
Last time he mentioned the 23 hours, he said there was plenty of time.
And one more thing, Mr. Naruhodo. There's something I should like to ask you. Adrian!
Oh, what's that?
Yesterday, you remarked upon something. That you intended to see through the will of your late compatriot, Mr. Asogi.
Wait, Noodle, what are you saying? Your dad? You're my dad? Is it you? I'm guessing that's a typo, but still fun.
I would be interested to hear what exactly you mean by that. Inside 34 seconds.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Just 34 seconds? What? Yesterday you marked him that you intend to see through. What means here? What exactly you mean by inside 34? Oh, so I have to make a very... Kazuma always used to say, you see, that he wanted to learn how the greatest justice system in the world works, so he could change hours in Japan. Now that he's gone, I'd like to work towards that myself, and there's another thing. Oh...
Another thing? Continue.
On the way here, on the steamship, he said something to me. There's something very important that I have to do. Something very
important. And what exactly would that be?
He never had a chance to tell me. I suppose...
You're out of time. Well, thank you for an enlightening discussion.
Oh, Mr. Naruhodo, what is this all about? Mr. Asogi never mentioned anything of the sort to me.
I urge you both to focus your attentions on the matter at hand.
He's changing it to something else now. Ooh, what's the look at that man? I've taken the liberty of summoning the police inspector in charge of the case. He'll be able to apprise you of the details. How long has he been there? So, I wish you the best of luck, and I bid you farewell. I think Stronghard, I think, is an Amdram actor that just enjoys changing his voices as he keeps going along. That is Male Strongheart's character now. Thank you. There's something very important that I have to do. Oh, Kazuma-sama, what did you mean? I wish I knew. But honestly, he never told me. Anyway, we'd better talk to the detective, don't you think? Yes, you're right. You're so right. My God. I hope I'm just imagining it, but I wouldn't say he looks pleased to see us at all. Now Greg said, what does Luigi sound like? Does Luigi sound just like Mario? It's me, Luigi.
Oh, it's me, Luigi. A jaded Luigi.
Ooh, let's just... Wait, are we... What's up here? I've investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of place. Is there something fun that we should look... Mario, but constantly scared? Is there something else we can look at here that's fun? Books? Just look at the naughty books packed together on these shelves. They go from floor to ceiling. Very exciting. And they're all books that you couldn't hope to come by in Japan. It's like a dream. Oh my God. Yes, a very bad dream. They're not all about British law either. There are books about the judicial system of the Western nations. France, Germany, Spain, Holland. What about Russia? Why do you ask? I was wondering about asking the Lord Chief Justice how you say wardrobe in Russian. What do you think? I think perhaps it's a thought best abandoned. The hello Mario voice. What is the hello Mario voice? What does it sound like? Should I look it up? Wait, hello Mario voice. What is that? Oh, is that? Oh shit. Ah, hold on. I'm just looking it up. Wait, he just goes, hello Mario. Is that it? Maybe that's the wrong video. I'm looking at the wrong video. Hello Mario. Chris Pratt Mario. I don't... Just that? Hello Mario. Hello Mario. Like that? Oh my God, I'm Luigi. Hey, what's going on? Okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's what he's gonna sound like. I like chips. Could we trouble you? What do you think? Lovely weather, isn't it? What's the weather got to do with anything? Listen to me, you young Japanese upstart. Some frippery about the weather doesn't get every English gent eaten out of your hand, you know? But Susato-san told me it was foolproof. I'm a busy man, a very busy man. There's a crime scene to investigate, but I'm here having to give the likes of you a talking to. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. Can you imagine what the other officers there will be saying? Haven't seen Gregson anywhere, have you? No, he's too busy with the bigwigs these days. And all because of some bumpkin who's here on a jaunt from a country I've never even heard of. Oh wait, he does it to Arnold again. You hear that ripping sound? That's my reputation at the yard going to tatters. No, Arnold wants to come out always. There's no need to rip us apart as well. Okay, no Arnold this time. I don't believe that we've been introduced. This is Mr. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, a defense lawyer.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant,
Hey?
It's lovely weather we're having today, isn't it?
Hello, Mario. Wait, I need to listen back to it again. Just to get, what was it? Hello, Mario. Hello. It is unseasonably fine, I grant you. London winters don't see a lot of sunshine. Unbelievable. How did you pull that off? So, Lord Stronghard he has asked me to fill you in on the case. The name's Tobias Gregson. Inspector Gregson to you. I'm from Scotland Yard.
Gregson? Inspector Gregson? Oh. What's the matter with Susato-san? Does this detective's name mean something to her? Inspector Gregson? Inspector, are you perhaps the Inspector Gregson? Oh my god. Oh. You're acting like you know this man, Mr. Susato, but he's a London detective. Oh, I do know him very well, in fact.
Very well.
Yes, he features prominently in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, in that publication. What's it called again? Rance Magazine? That's right. Inspector Gregson and Mr. Holmes enjoy a wonderful friendly rivalry. Yay. Really? You rival the great Mr. Holmes? We've got an ad incoming also, just warning. And then I'll take a little break when it does. Really? You rival the great Mr. Holmes? That's incredible. I don't know how incredible that is, really. We've met Mr. Holmes and he's... I don't know about that. Mr. Holmes isn't a professional like myself, of course, but he does come up with the goods from time to time. Mr. Holmes is equally complimentary about you, Inspector, isn't he? You've earned his highest praise. Gregson is the pick of the bat. Gregson is the pick of the bat lot of all the Scotland Yarders. Those were his own words. That's his highest praise? Well, Mr. Holmes isn't particularly known for giving compliments, you see.
That he's not. And thanks to that magazine, my name's known all over London town now. Oh, there we got the ad coming in, isn't it? I'm gonna take a BRB. I'm gonna do a BRB and I shall be BRB.
And we're back. Perfect timing also. I think the ad just finished and
I returned exactly on time. Let's lubricate again. Hydrate. A little bit of static.
I like it. Isn't it fun? Just makes us disappear.
Completely go. Oh.
Wait, did you see that? There's a moment where it's like almost like a really good... Oh, look at this. It's like it's disappearing completely at exactly this spot. Yeah.
Wow. Spooky. Totally spooky.
Anyway,
back to Ryunosuke.
That's great.
Oh wait, now Ryunosuke was a valley girl.
That's great, isn't it? Oh my god.
The ghost drink. It's great that you returned, my lord.
Are you talking to me, Danzo Doi?
I have to admit that I was a little, flattered by all the intention. Man, you have to get Mario back. What is... Mario, hello, Mario? Hello, Mario. Hello, Mario. Here we are. Fond of frat boy Gregsy. I stay no. At some point, we all know what's going to happen, right? At some point, even if it's just for a brief moment, Ryunosuke might turn into Arnold. Just very briefly. I mean, like we'll keep it for like a really good moment, you know, like you know, but it's got to happen, right? I mean, the Arnold is in all of us, you know, and at some point the Arnold has to come out, right? Like it's just how things have to be. It's like one of the rules of nature, you know, just like gravity or something. At some point we're all Arnold, okay? We'll all be back. It's just how we go, yeah. I have to say, this is a little aside, but I have a lot of respect for Arnold. Like if you think about, like, I always thought it's hard for me to think of another person who has been so successful in so many different avenues. Whether you agree with what he did or not, like, he's still considered like one of the best bodybuilders of all time. He is one of the biggest movie stars of all time. You just say bloody 3 words, "I'll be back," and everybody knows who you're talking about. Literally almost everyone on the planet. And then he was a bloody governor as well. Like, and you can argue how he became that. You know, maybe he married Kennedy and that had something to do with it, whatever. But, like, still impressive as fuck, man. The guy's impressive. And he's, what is it? Ryunosuke Shvaru. I really like that. I like that. Ryunosuke Shvaru Hodo. Very good. Oh, I would love it if Arnold. Somebody has to do like one of those animations. It's like just Arnold's head on all of them. Maybe I will make that. No, I shan't. Anyway, back to Gregson. Shvaru Hodo. Schwarznuhodo? No, Shvaru Hodo is pretty good. Anyway, back to the game. Gregson. We need to hear Mario again. Mario, come on back. Come on back to me. Hello, Mario. Everyone wanted to shake my hand, and my reputation at the yard went through the roof. Well, that's wonderful. No, it's not. There's nothing more sinister than the man on the street. People are always looking at me now. They're whispering rumors about me under their breath, I'm sure. Rumors?
Are you quite sure? Are you okay, hon?
He's changed since he started appearing in those stories. The fame's gone to his head. Stuff like that.
Well, we got more cheers. Thanks, AIM listens to.
Cheers for Arnie. The whole hour of impressions of random voices. Love it.
Gosh, do you really think people are saying such mean-spirited things about you? Oh, God, you poor boy.
Like I said, they whisper, so I can't catch exactly what they're saying, but I know what folk are like. I'm sure that's what they're saying. As sure as eggs is eggs. What a dumb saying. As sure as eggs is eggs.
I get the feeling this detective could be very hard work. Oh dear, perhaps his sudden rise to fame does change people.
Gregson is 5 seconds away from just going, what the fuck is up, Kyle? Good one. That's very good. Vincent van Gogh away. So, about the case that the Lord Chief Justice mentioned before. Nothing to tell, really. As far as we're concerned at the yard, it couldn't be simpler.
Oh dear, that probably means, as far as we're concerned as lawyers, it couldn't be more complicated. I wish you were wrong about that, but I have a nasty feeling you're right.
A young woman was walking along the pavement on Briar Road when she was stabbed from behind.
Fortunately, it wasn't fatal, but she's still laid up in hospital, man, unconscious.
That's despicable. What sort of coward would attack the poor woman from behind? I suppose you would have finished whoever it was off with a successful takedown, wouldn't you? That's neither here nor there, Mr. Naruhodo. Brace yourself, Ryunosuke. You've angered her now.
Don't fuck with Valley girls, man. They beat you down. Excuse me. Anyway, after something of a whirlwind investigation, the criminal was arrested. He barely had time for a cup of tea after the incident took place, to be honest.
So there must have been something left at the scene that led you directly to the culprit. Or perhaps there was a reliable witness who recognized the person in question?
Let me stop you right there. You're wasting your time on this one.
Sorry?
There's nothing you can do. There's no way to help the bloke now.
Why ever not?
Simple, dude. The prosecutor that's been assigned to the trial tomorrow is Lord Baruch van Zieks.
Easy peasy.
No. Sounds like you've heard of him then.
Yeah, we just beat him, bro.
Oh yes, we're very familiar with Lord Van Zieks. Believed to be the harbinger of death itself. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. The Reaper of the Bailey.
Reaper of the Bailey. That wasn't me. That was Valley Girl Susato, okay? Just so we're clear.
Lord Baruch Van Zieks, who we faced in court only yesterday. Mr. McGilded told us about him before the trial, didn't he?
And Van Zieks stands for the prosecution. They call the accused his sacrificial lambs. And in every single trial in which he's been the prosecutor, the accused, something. I didn't read it, I just pressed next. What did he say? The accused has been damned.
This Reaper of the Bailey nickname? Wait, what is all these numbers? 20, 10, 28, 24? I don't get the numbers. Don't fuck with it. 20, 10, 28, 24. I don't know the numbers. It's all too complicated for me. I suppose he's earned that because every defendant he advocates against is found guilty. Is that it? Oh, Mia made up a new date format. Okay. So as inside I missed. Sorry about that. Sorry about it. Ooh. Well, if that's the case, we should inform you, Inspector, that in yesterday's trial against Lord Van Zieks, Mr. Naruhodo secured a verdict of not guilty. I love saying Naruhodo. Mr. Naruhodo.
Huh? And what of it?
I think it means that even against the Reaper of the Bailey, it's not impossible to save the defendant.
No, you really don't have a clue, do you?
What do you mean?
What happened to that bloke in the end, huh? He's dead.
Oh.
Magnus McGilded came a cropper.
Came a cropper? I don't even know what that means. In that omnibus when it went up into flames.
You can't rightly say you saved the defendant, can you?
What are you saying?
Look, if Van Zieks could get the dirt to stick on everyone, he'd be a miracle worker. That's not how it goes. He doesn't work miracles. He works magic. Black magic. I'd have a good long think about that if I were you.
Are we really supposed to believe that? You can't stay, but you want to say to the in the chat, elite guys. But sorry, you can't stay, Naptapa. But I don't understand that. But that's okay. I don't have to understand everything. Asorio shippers.
Illy guys. Oh, I love you guys. Oh, that's cute. I get it now. It needs some time for my brain to process all these abbreviations. Right. Well, I filled you in as requested, and I'm very nearly out of chips. So I'll be heading back to the crime scene now. We're still carrying out a few investigations there.
It was Briar Road, you said, didn't you? Where the incident took place?
That's correct, ma'am. And if you head over to the holding cells, you can meet the criminal himself.
You've branded him a criminal already. Isn't that a bit early?
He's as good as shaking like a leaf in his cell. He is.
It's coming out again.
I'll give you a good chuckle of nothing else. He's inmate 53. Speak to the jailer and he'll show you the way.
Inmate 53. Thank you. With some prop or real fish and chips next. I'll have some real fish and chips. I wouldn't mind some fish and chips. So there's no helping anyone against the Reaper of the Bailey, they say.
Is something troubling you, Mr. Naruhodo?
Arnold sneaks into everyone.
Tell the truth. When I recall the trial yesterday, I can't stop myself from shaking. The idea of facing the Reaper in court again is... Well, if you think it's too much for you, there's no shame in turning the case down. That takes courage, too. But if the man they've arrested is innocent... You could well imagine he would be shaking like a leaf in his cell. And I, for one, wouldn't find the side of that funny. This is serious, guys. It's not a joke. So, if I'm honest, I'm still reeling from the shock of yesterday's events myself. And I'm really not sure if I'd be able to help this man, whoever he is. But I'd like to try. So, I'm gonna make some inquiries. Will you help? Bye, Noki Demo. Laundry is always good. See you next time. We all gotta do laundry, innit? Innit? No matter where, no matter how, we like some clean clothes. Yes, we do. But I'd like to try. So I think I'm gonna make some inquiries. Will you help? Oh, she's thinking about it. Did you really think you'd have to ask? Come on, after all, I'm your judicial assistant. Thank you. So then?
Shall we?
Yes! Oh, wait, what? She said something after that. Yes, let's go!
Okay, so we can move. We can move. Oh, where should we go? Briar Road or prison? Scene of the crime. Scene of the crime or prison? What y'all think? You wanna go to prison? Okay, first come, first serve. We're gonna go to prison.
Oh, we will. We've got a unanimous vote, man.
The best character. All right. Wait, best character? What about Ryunosuke? What about Barak? That's a very strong... Barak's footstool. Come on. Such a strong statement.
So, these are British prison cells. Oh, they're ghastly. It feels like a dungeon.
Yes, and having experienced it in Japan myself, I can assure you that our wooden cells feel a lot cozier than these cold stone walls.
Oh, don't, Mr. Naruhodo. You're making it seem worse. Oh my God, she's crying. She's crying.
Apparently our client is in this cell here. But it's so dark at the back there, I can't make him out. I wonder what he's like.
Inmate 53, your legal representative is here to see you. Stop by near the back of the cell and show your face at once.
Am I a cat? As yet with no name? Calling me by a number? It's utterly, unbelievably, unjustly unreasonable.
I refuse to answer.
Mr. Naruhodo, what? What do you think is going on here? I have no idea, but I wasn't just hearing things, was I? That tirade of complaints was in Japanese?
Oh. Hello.
Excuse me, but
Hush. Quiet. Okay. They're all around, hiding. I know they're all watching, listening. Even now, I can sense it.
what? I don't know where that came from. Right. So,
Manuel, you've come to cost me, haven't you? Don't try to hide it. You're a ghost.
a ghost? So, we mean you no harm, prisoner-san. Are you Japanese by any chance?
This is beyond my wildest dreams. Forgive me for that outburst before. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine. We are just a little surprised, that's all.
I'm not in there. It's been like months since I left my hometown. And here I am, on the run from fixing a foreign land. Sentimental tones of the compatriots with you. This damaged dark hell was it real? He's turning okay now with monumentally moving monument.
Who could have guessed that this new client, Lord Strongheart, assigned to us, would turn out to be a fellow Japanese?
Ah, what compassion, my fellow countrymen, sir. To this point, a first-class lawyer all the way from Japan to defend a mere fallen student. Noble, nurturing, never failing Nippon.
First-class lawyer? Oh dear, I think there's been something of a misunderstanding here. I wonder, would you be so kind as to tell us what's happened? Why you've been detained as a suspect, for example?
Yes, I can, I will. Just stay silent.
I don't know, this just came out. I'm not quite sure I understand what he means, but he seems happy. Yes, he does. I just hope he actually has a good reason to be. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm a lawyer, as you said. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. And I'm Naruhodo-san's judicial assistant, Susato Mikoto-ba.
I am a visiting student sent here by your government. Notably, notoriously named Natsume. Soseki-Natsume.
What y'all think? Is that an accurate depiction of Soseki-san? It'll don't worry, it'll turn into Arnold eventually.
This voice is canon now. I don't want to disrespect our one of our nation's great ones.
I don't know. I don't know where this voice is from. What does it make me think of?
I feel like there's a voice in an animation somewhere. Some Santicore3, thanks for the follow.
Wait, there's a character in something.
That's like this. I can't think of it. I can't think of there's some animation or something. Maybe like, I don't know, I can't think of it. Soseki Natsume-san, what an unusual name. I don't know. All voice roads lead to Arnold. Yes, indeed, they do.
Call me Soseki, please. I'm a poet, you see. I'm a writer of haiku. It's something of a nom de plume.
Nom de plume? You mean an alias? That's right, Naruhodo-san.
No, don't be so precise. It's much more refined than that.
And haiku? That really reminds me of home.
Did I hear you say that you were a visiting student sent over here by the government?
Yes, that's right. A year ago, I was told to go and study English. First, I had to suffer that.
No, it's changing into something else now. That misery. It's changing.
Well, hold on.
First I had to suffer that misery. And now this is beyond the pale. I'm sorry. I've been having a little bit of a cold.
Suffer that misery? Did you not want to study here?
No. I mean, I've had an interest in Great Britain for some years, of course.
Oh.
But just because the government tells you to do something, does it mean you can do it? No.
What do you mean?
If they'd told me to study English literature, that I could have understood. That's my field. But no, they told me to study the English language. Utterly, unbelieving, unjustly unreasonable.
I see.
Only the other day, I was told to send a report about my first year here. I tendered a blank piece of paper.
Oh, thanks, first-time chat Santicore3. You love my work as Ryunosuke. Thank you so much. I hope you like my work as Soseki as well, which is quickly changing from one moment to the next. And it'll turn into Arnold soon as well, I'm sure. There's such a good voice in a serious way, but Gollum was funny. Thank you.
I tendered a blank piece of paper. Wise words on white washi.
You must be a man of great standing.
Oh, yes. So I'm often told.
Ooh, thanks for the follow, Astasakoro. Are you Japanese also, Astasakoro? Anyway,
oh, yes. So I'm often told.
And often like to be told, it seems. Well, in the recording booth, sometimes it's like that. The other day, I cannot obviously say what, but I did a game in which I think I did a total of like 8 or 9 different characters or something like that in about 2 hours. So sometimes it turns out like this. It's like, okay, you're an old man now. Okay, you're a farmer now. Okay, you're like this person now or something. And then you just have to jump around with it. And all the roads lead to Arnold. Could you perhaps tell us exactly why you've been arrested, Soseki-san?
I didn't do it. I didn't commit that atrocious murder.
Murder?
Oh, no. No. It's all right. The woman didn't actually die, did she? But she was stabbed with a knife right before my eyes.
Before your eyes? You mean you saw the attacker?
I didn't see anyone.
What?
If I'd seen the person who did it, do you think I'd be locked up in here?
Oh dear, it seems this case is becoming rather complicated.
Why me? Why me? Why did that silly woman have to be stabbed in front of me? It's the curse of London. It's...
incredibly, incusably, irritatingly inconvenient. So, Soseki-san was there at the scene, but he didn't see the attacker. It's vital that we find out more about the case. She's got the Arnold. It was an accursed evening, just after the snow had started to clear and heavy with fog. I'd been to the bookshop to buy some books, and I was on my way back to my accursed lodgings. Sure, the bookshop wasn't accursed too? As I was walking along that accursed pavement, I could make out the sole silhouette of another ahead of me. A woman, wearing a green overcoat she was, and just as I went to overtake her, she suddenly let out a little scream and collapsed into the cold, hard slabs of stone at my feet. How terrible! I called out to the woman, but she didn't move. It was like a ghostly, ghoulish, grim graveyard. Slight exaggeration there, perhaps. I was terrified. I had to get away from there, so I ran as fast as my legs would carry me back to my cursed lodgings. That's not good. They'll say it was shameful, I know, to run away like that. Tell me, Soseki-san, was the victim an acquaintance of yours? Don't be ridiculous. Do you think I know any of these fair-haired English, and a young woman at that? I'm diffident, shy, timid, unsure. I can't talk to people. I see. A young woman, unknown to Soseki-san. And at the time it happened, who else did you see nearby? Did anybody pass you? Regrettably, apart from myself and the woman, I didn't see a soul. No one? Oh, great. So, the victim was unknown to you, and there was nobody else on the street at the time. That creates something of a conundrum, doesn't it? What conundrum? Oh, gosh. What do you mean, Susato-san? What's the conundrum?
Well, if Soseki-san has just told us it is true, there's something I can't explain. He says that he didn't know the victim and that there was nobody else at the scene. Then he apparently fled without having been seen.
I did.
But if that's the case, surely this man has to be the culprit.
You... What did you just say? Nothing. I didn't say anything. Oops, perhaps I thought that a little loudly. No, Susato just had a little bit of a cough, and she needed to cough out the Arnold, and now she's fine again.
Actually, that's not what was troubling me. What I was thinking was, how did Soseki-san actually come to be arrested?
Sorry?
He didn't touch the victim, and there was nobody at the scene to see him. So, how did the police ever discover that he was there in the first place?
Oh, yes. She's right. It was him. That accursed, great detective. He led the police to me. Of all the bad luck. Accursed, great detective. I shall never forget that man's name as long as I live. With his haughty laugh and his self-proclaimed greatness. Brush, big-headed busybody, be gone!
may you be cursed until the end of your days. Hairlock Sholmes.
I knew it. Mr. Sholmes? Oh no. Sherlock Sholmes. No. Well, I didn't expect to hear that name from this man's lips, that's for sure.
It was the morning after that nightmare had unfolded on the pavement before me. I was gnawing on a sliver of hard cheese when some men suddenly burst in through the door. They started shouting at me. "This is the police! Put the weapon down!" Yes, it was a thin sliver, and yes, it was hard, but I wasn't eating a weapon. Disgusting dietary discrimination, devils!
You clearly had a trying morning yesterday.
And there he was, in the middle of all the policemen, grinning like a Cheshire cat. But Hairlock Sholmes.
It's actually just Sherlock Sholmes. He's English.
I've since found out that he's a famous name in detection here in London.
Yes, the great detective is really, really well known.
And his overly sharp mind managed to deduce my whereabouts, apparently. He thinks I'm the knife-wielding madman. Me, this weak, stooped kitten of a man.
I wonder what great deduction process led him to this conclusion this time. Do you mean to say that Mr. Sholmes' deduction was the only reason the police arrested you? That would be really most unreasonable.
Yes, I agree. Well, the thing is, I was thrown into a panic when they barged their way in.
Of course you were. That's only natural.
I was terrified and trembling, and they kept throwing questions after question at me in impossible English, which I obviously don't understand. Fiendish foreign flammery.
Well, we are in England. You can't really blame them for questioning you in English.
Good point. But my mind went blank. I knew I had to answer, but I didn't know what to say. So I just kept repeating things like, "Yes, I do, and I'm fine." The next thing I knew, I was in manacles. And before I knew it, I was thrown in here.
Oh dear. I'm afraid that's hardly surprising. I'm fine. He's not fine now. Gosh. Poor man.
Mr. Naruhodo, Esquire.
Oh. You can just call me Esquire. That's funny. That's that translation of Naruhodo-sama. Naruhodo-sama becomes Naruhodo
Esquire. You can, Mr. English. A simple Mister is more than enough.
Are we speaking English? Wait. Were they speaking English? I thought they were like, and we're speaking English. A simple Mister. I would think that they just speak Japanese. How funny.
Oh, yes. All right. Yes, they've really got to me. This country is poisoning my mind.
Oh, Esquire's lawyer. Oh, I didn't know that. Esquire is what they used to call lawyers. Well, thank you for that information. But please,
I beg you to defend me in court tomorrow. You can tell them what really happened. You'll do it, won't you?
Well,
Why is it so hard to say yes to me?
Oh gosh, sounds a little sad, doesn't he? Well, the thing is, I'm just a student like yourself on a study tour.
A student?
I have defended a case in the Old Bailey. Only the one though. But at this moment in time, I really don't know what I'm supposed to believe in. I'm confused about what justice in this country even means. Oh, what a sad boy. Oh, Naruhodo-san. I'm not even the foreign student who was supposed to be here. I'm a sort of locum lawyer I suppose. Oh, God, that sounds really sad. But that armband, that's the mark of a defense lawyer from our great empire. Oh, just FYI, people, there is an ad incoming very soon. But don't worry, I shall not investigate without you. It will be okay. Don't be sad, my dearest. Don't be sad. It will be fine. It's a keepsake from the man who should have been here. He was... Oh wait, that's Ryunosuke speaking. Whoopsie. It's a keepsake from the man who should have been here. He was my best friend. A keepsake. I know exactly what they're saying about me.
Oh, what do you mean?
The lawyers, or the British defense lawyers, they won't defend me.
Goodness.
Why?
Why do you say that?
For the same reason as you noted before, when it happened. We're in ad. And it's such a serious moment, isn't it? So I shall remain here and wait for people to return. It is ad time, but it is so sad. I don't know, I want to put on my hat because I feel gloomy and sad. Charlie XCX. Makes me want to smoke a pipe or something. It's the music. When the music changes, suddenly it just gets you, doesn't it? But I want people to see this, and we're already at 7 o'clock, but we're going to do a little bit more because I feel like we're in the middle of this now. Oh dear, what a sad moment. We're sad, but we're bumping that. What is bumping that? Sad time. Sad time indeed. But ads are good. We like ads. Ads, it's just a little bit of something that's coming my way. But it helps me. It helps me maybe buy a camera. What else am I going to update? I don't really know. My phone camera works quite well. But at some point I would like a separate camera so that I can still have my phone separately. Yes, thank you everyone for sticking with me in this sad time, this saddest of times. But we're almost there. 999? What? We're sad, but we're bumping that. I don't get it. I don't really understand. But that's okay. I think we're back now. Community is back. Thank you for sticking with me, guys. Thank you for sticking through the ads. There was only one victim and myself around, and I ran away from the scene of the crime. I'm not a fool. I know it looks as though I must be the culprit. It must be very hard for you, Soseki-San. And anyway, I'm a student from overseas. I'm just a foreign nobody to them. Somebody not to be trusted. I heard them openly laughing about me before, in my earshot, without any compunction at all. Any trial for this man would be a waste of time, they said, and of course the foreigner did it. They even had the gall to say the man doesn't understand half of what's being said anyway. That's awful. They're wrong. I've studied more English than half of the policemen out there on the streets. I've traveled halfway around the world to learn about these people's country and its great history. It's a bit real, doesn't it, here? No one here wants to listen to a man with a strange accent. They all hate me. So, at the very least, I'd like to entrust my fate to someone who can listen to me in my native tongue. Oh. That's really sad. I think there's a lot of people who feel that sometimes. You could do it, couldn't you? When I look into your eyes, I can see it. I can see what you've been through. Soseki-san, it's just that... Give me a little time, please. I'll do what I can. For the time being. What do you mean? We shall investigate the case as thoroughly as possible. If we can find some clues, it will give us a much better chance, I'm sure. Oh yes. Yes. Thank you. I'll be here. All alone. Waiting for you. Locum student, Mr. Naruhodo, Esquire. We should be going then, Naruhodo-san. We have a case to prepare for. Heartbreaking, isn't it? Oh, poor guy. I feel like this is a perfect time to stop, isn't it? Made me a little bit teary. Like immigrants coming to a country and then, not being treated fairly. It's really sad. I feel like I've been lucky I've not been in exactly this situation, but I understand what it's like coming to another country and it's really difficult to, I don't know, sometimes you don't get treated nicely by people. Ending on a high note. Yerex, you have a request for how we end the stream. Yes, we can probably arrange something like that. Wait, do I make myself... I want to give him a hug or something. How can I give him a hug? Poor Soseki. How do I... Maybe I'll hug him like this. Wait. Here. Hugs. Okay, it'll all be fine. He deserves a hug. Poor man. We'll be okay. We'll help you, okay? Okay, you and me, we're in this together. I'm gonna figure this out, Soseki-san. We're mustache bros, you and me. Mustache bros, okay? I'm gonna save you. There. It's okay, it'll be fine. He deserves justice, doesn't he? I didn't expect this to hit me here in that moment, but it did a little bit. It did a little bit. This is... Gosh, this is just not... Totes the mosh, man. Totes the mosh. Could you? Wait, could you? Tickle the mustache. Wait, if I do the... Wait, I'm better... Hold on, he does the other one. I'm better at doing this eyebrow. But he does the other... Hold on. How do I do the other... No, not this eyebrow. The other eyebrow. This eyebrow. Snapshot. Similar hairstyle as well. Oh, I used to have hair actually just like him when I had longer hair. Not quite anymore. But anyway, it's been a really lovely one. I'm gonna take over now because I'm like that. Where do we go? Should we go back in the courtroom? Back in the courtroom. We'll just end it in the courtroom. Today has been quite the day. What a wonderful adventure. We have finished case number 3. And we have started case number 4, meeting our beautiful Soseki-san. And it's been so much fun. We've explored all these new sounds and voices for people and a new bow tie prop. A good idea. I think I have bow ties somewhere. Arnold has made a return. I think Arnold will seep into lots of things now because it's just good fun. I love the accent suggestions and everything. Like, if y'all want to like just throw others my way, some that I can do or something, always happy to hear suggestions. Finding my style. That's right, and I love it. Thank you all for coming and joining the stream and participating and having fun and all of that and Nanalan. I don't know who Nanalan is. Is that another character that's coming up? Something great for Baroque. Yeah, like Baroque can have something else as well. I don't mind. At some point when I did the jury, I kind of like forgot what they all sounded like. But actually, like coming up with new things all the time is also fun. Can I repost a question in case you've missed it? Yeah, go on then. What question? If I can answer it. It always depends, but if I can, I don't know what the question is. But thank you for asking. That is so sweet of you. I appreciate that. New voices always welcome. Thank you, Becky Boo. I appreciate it. Experimenting with voices. That's what we got to do, innit? It always gives me ideas also for like, the next things or something. Nanalan is an old show where they speak in a really silly voices. Interesting. Thanks, AIM Listens too for the biddies. You also had a question. Did I ever meet Baroque's VA? I don't think I did. Who is Baroque's VA? I haven't really met any of the VAs. I only know Rina Takasaki. Is it Rina Takasaki, I think. But I've met her independently of this because we all recorded everything separately. That's generally the case when you do voiceovers, unless you happen to overlap with the session. But also, it was also the pandemic, so they kept us specially separated. But before voicing you, have you heard of Ace Attorney before? If so, what did you think of it? I didn't actually hear of it before, because like most of the gaming I did was like before uni. Because when I started uni, I found that if I gamed, I just didn't study enough, so I kind of went a little bit off gaming. And also, I always was a PC gamer, so I didn't really... and I think the first Ace Attorneys first came out on Game Boys and stuff like that. Is that right? Or Nintendo DS, I think, maybe? So I didn't know them before, but I'm really enjoying exploring them now and kind of finding my love for them. And I've been really, really enjoying it. So, yeah, thank you ever so much, all of you. And I'm going to let you go now and have a lovely rest of your day, evening, night, whichever it is, what time zone you're in. Also, next one, I think this week is a little bit busy with different things. So I think I'm going to do some more Wukong on Thursday. And I'm going to continue probably with Great Ace Attorney next week, Sunday, I'm afraid. But I will put it all in the schedule on Twitch and I will announce it as well. But just so you all know, that's probably what's going to happen next week. It's going to be Wukong Thursday, I think. That's the plan in my head for now. So thank you all, and I bid you all a good day, good evening, and good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Disappearing. Which one do I disappear to? This one. Oh, that's the wrong one. That wasn't a good one. I just disappeared to... Which one do I disappear to? I don't have another screen, actually. So I don't have actually one I can disappear to. So I'm just going to stop streaming. Bye.